Hi, I'm Kristina Bergsten with the Animal Law Firm, where we are fighting for the underdog. Today I would like to talk to you about the Consumer Protection Act. I practice law in 3 states, Colorado, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, and in all 3 of those states they have a Consumer Protection Act. The Consumer Protection Act is designed to protect people from fraudulent statements in sales or advertising of goods or services. I typically see fraudulent services when someone comes to me for veterinary malpractice. The interesting thing about Consumer Protection Acts are that they provide for triple damages, otherwise known as treble damages. They provide for recovery of attorney fees, and they also provide for punitive damages. So, triple damages means that, let's say you took your dog had an undiagnosed disease. You end up spending $10,000 to find out that it was just like an ingrown toenail or something very minor that should have been caught early on, but this vet had you spend 10 grand because they're an idiot, basically. And so then you go to another vet and they're like, oh no, it's just this simple thing. Like here, I don't know how they didn't catch this. This was so obvious. Like if you just look at the dog, it's very clear. So your dog's fine, but you've just spent $10,000 either at the initial vet or at a subsequent vet who fixed what the first vet did wrong. So you spent $10,000 out of your own pocket, your hard-earned money, and your pup is better, but doesn't like the vet anymore now. So that $10,000, if we're successful in a lawsuit for a violation of the Consumer Protection Act in your state, then that $10,000 turns into $30,000 in damages. And then on top of that, you get your attorney fees paid. So if you hire someone like myself to represent you in a veterinary malpractice lawsuit and we include a claim for Consumer Protection Act violations, then all of my fees get paid. You get reimbursed all of that at the end of the lawsuit. And you also get punitive damages, or at least you can. So if you're successful, you can ask for punitive damages. That amount of money is determined by the jury, and it can be a little bit of money or it can be a lot of money depending on how terrible the jury thought the conduct was, because punitive damages are meant to punish the offender from repeating that conduct again in the future, and also as like a warning to other people who might be engaging in similar practices. It's a warning for them to not do it either. So punitive damages can be very powerful and effective in changing things, changing the law, changing the way that people practice. So if you have a veterinary malpractice claim, or if you have any sort of animal service related issue that you have purchased and paid for and you're not getting what was promised, again, I think I said this in another video where I'm like, I don't understand why people aren't suing these emotional support animal service animal registration websites, because they're worthless, and I feel like the advertisements are very misleading. So if you purchased an animal related good or service, give us a call, because we can help you and we can sue that person or that company for fraudulently advertising to you that they can give you something that they can't. A lot of the advertisements that I see with respect to veterinarians are like, your pet is family, or we treat your pet like family, or we do everything we can to make your pet happy and comfortable because we're the best, or our excellent veterinarians are so amazing and this is their life and they would do anything for your pet. So whatever it is that they're saying on their website is usually not true, because when I get in there and I start talking to the vet and the insurance company, they're like, what do you mean this dog has value? Pets are property in Pennsylvania, pets are property in New Jersey, pets are property in Colorado and all the other 47 other states. Because I guarantee you, it doesn't matter how much they tell you that they love your pet and that your pet is like their family and they're going to do everything they can for your pet, because as soon as something goes wrong, the first words out of their mouth is, well, what makes you think that you're entitled to damages? Your client's entitled to damages. That pet's just worth replacement value. What did they get the dog at a shelter? Oh, they did. Oh, so what was that? Like $100? So we'll give you $100. They're so nasty. Veterinarians and the insurance companies are even worse. They're so vile. It's awful. But yeah, trust me, as soon as something goes wrong, all of a sudden pets are property. So every single one of those veterinarians' websites are liars, like big fat liars. Like they're totally just absolutely fraudulently advertising to you that they think that your pet is worth more than just replacement value. Anyway, okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm off my soapbox for today. So again, if you have a pet related service, it doesn't have to be veterinarian related. It can be, like I said, that emotional support animal service animal registration website is an excellent example. I'm trying to think, like boarding services, training services, just any animal related pet sitting services. Like I'm looking at you, Rover and Wag. So yeah, anything related to that has been not as advertised, give us a call. We're happy to help. And if you don't live in one of the states that we practice in, give us a call anyway, because we might be able to figure a way to help you out getting admitted pro hoc vice, which is a special attorney thing. It's like magic words, like don't worry about it. We'll talk more when you call. All right, thanks very much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, underdogs. See you next time.